Thanks, guys. Yep, it's always great to play Illinois, Jacob. I can't think of the last time Iowa lost to the Fighting Illini.
Actually, the last time the Hawkeyes lost to the Illini was back in 2013, but that was actually before I was a college student.
I was. Thanks for making me feel old. Iowa football finally got their first Big Ten win of the season thanks to a strong showing from the Iowa offense. Reporter Lucy Rodine tells us more.
For the past 2 games, the Iowa offense seemed stagnant, and a big reason for that was the apparent disconnect between quarterback Nate Danley and the wide receiving core. But this young group has learned to adjust as they racked up almost 200 passing yards and 4 touchdowns against Illinois.
The young guys stepping in, Amir, Brandon have both done a nice job. Amir's got great speed, brings playmaking ability. Matt Vandenberg's obviously really dependable, does a great job being a leader of our group.
The young group, it's always being able to figure out what exactly we're trying to do here. What coaches are expecting of us, things like that.
That group's coming along too. We still have a lot in front of us right now that we can get better at. Hopefully we'll use this week in front of us wisely and just keep getting a little bit better with every week.
But a surprising new piece of this wide receiving core this season was walk-on Nick Easley. Easley racked up 7 receptions for 59 yards and 1 touchdown against the Illini.
He's a hard worker. He has a knack for getting open, so obviously he's a great player and he can make plays happen.
Certainly I expect to play at my best every game. Whether the numbers are there, whatever that is, that can be determined by game plan or just opportunities sometimes. But I definitely expect to go out there and play well every time.
He fits the culture here. He was able to come in spring and do a few good things, and he's just a guy that fits in. And I don't think any of us are surprised that he's playing as well as he is.
Easley and the rest of the Hawkeyes are off until Northwestern next week. Reporting from Kinnick Stadium, this has been Lucy Rodine for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Nick Easley might be a walk-on now, but if he keeps playing like this, I think the coaching staff will have to offer him a scholarship sometime soon.
The Iowa women's soccer team hosted the Maryland Terrapins yesterday morning.
But the Terps didn't really show up. The Hawks netted 4 goals in the Sunday Big Ten matchup.
Iowa's offense was on fire, outshooting Maryland 20-9, winning 4-0 to move to 7-5-1 on the season.
Swimming and diving has officially returned to Iowa City. The Hawks opened their season with a match against conference rivals Michigan State and regional rivals Northern Iowa. With more from this weekend's meets, it's Will Silverstein.
The Hawks raced on Thursday night and Friday morning, the same format that the NCAA uses for its championships. Coach Mark Long wanted to implement this system so that his swimmers can be prepared to perform under pressure.
Simulate a little bit of that so they can kind of feel the night before, wake up early, and then have to perform in the morning. So we saw gritty racing, and that's what you need to be a gritty competitor.
Todd Weichel also saw grit from his divers, which he hopes will continue into this conference season.
The freshmen did really well. They did a great job. I'm very proud of them. And being the first time in a college setting, you never really know what to expect. But boy, I couldn't be happier with their performance and the performance of my upperclassmen. I mean, the leadership was great. So I think this sets the tone for the rest of the season.
Despite moving to 3-0 on the season, Long saw areas to improve upon and implored upon his Hawks that they need to stay focused and not stay complacent with their performances.
We have a lot of areas. We have some holes that we're working on in certain events. They're putting tremendous efforts into practice to try to improve them. We're not by any means a finished product. We're not even close, but we see some encouraging signs, and these guys have a lot of heart and are racing hard, and diving well. So we're excited about the future.
The Hawks return to the CRWC on October 27th to battle the Minnesota Golden Gophers. This is Will Silverstein, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Swimming and diving also welcomed alumni home this weekend as it was the 100th anniversary of the program. Some of the Hawks had a chance to be on Kinnick at halftime for this weekend's homecoming game.
That's it for us in the sports studio.
Be sure to tune tonight for Around the Big Ten with Lucy Rodine and Natalie Acapatelli, and Top 10 Plays of the Week tomorrow night with Bo Bowerman and Will Silverstein.
Guys, back to you.